Wow, wow. What's that? Ghosts?
Tonight on Ghost Tourist.
Hi, this is Scott.
And I'm Cindy, and
we're Ghost Tourists.
When we travel, we visit haunted locations.
So we can tell you if they're spooky or dooky. Leaving.
Proceed to the route.
We're proceeding to the route.
Driving into Tacoma to see what spookiness we can find. All right. Huh?
Nothing.
So we're about to go and see the old Tacoma City Hall. It is now empty. There's nobody there. They're renovating it to become something or other. But this building in particular has had many iterations. So it was like the old City Hall with the jail and the library and the government official buildings and the other kinds of, just 1980s. That when that finished, there was going to be offices, luxury condominiums, and that never happened because so it was all restaurant restoration.
I haven't heard one thing about a ghost.
Oh, okay, so sorry. So. But you have to know about all this because it's gone through lots of reiterations of what the building is.
Okay.
So that stayed there until
the
like
jail
1990s,
and the
library
so
and the
restoration.
And government official. Now currently everybody's hoping that the renovations that are happening other kinds of into a multi-purpose sitting building. There empty for a very long time. All the people have reported different ghostly hauntings.
Wow, wow. What's that? Ghosts?
The most popular story is that of Gus, a resident of the jail at the time that it was a jail, because they say that he mostly likes to play tricks on like people that are official or security guards or any police that may be coming to the building.
Would you call him a ne'er-do-well? A ruffian?
He's
a no-goodnik?
Some people say he's just lonely. Because he roams the hall of the old Tacoma City Hall.
Scallywag?
On his own, with nobody to play with. But they say that he, throws things at random, like tosses them up in the air. Like he will turn the lights on and off. He'll appear as a shadow, and they'll chase him because they think that, there's an intruder in the building. Only to get to the end of a hallway, a dead end, and he disappears. But when we drove by, I saw that there was a bunch of
hunky construction workers?
Spanish-speaking construction workers.
Oh, and you can use your Spanish to wheedle our way in.
So there was a guy talking on the phone who kept calling us in. He's like, so we walked in.
Who was it?
Francisco. It was my charm that got us in there.
It was.
Can we come in?
Okay.
So you guys have been renovating this place then?
Yes, we are.
And do you guys see the ghosts or feel the ghosts in here?
No, none of
I've been here 2 years. And when I first got here and I read about the place, and they're talking about Gus. Okay, so when I came in, hey Gus.
Yeah.
I to the top of my lungs. Hey Gus, my name is Frank. I'm here to fix your house for the next 100 years. How's that?
Good for you.
And I've never felt him. None of my guys had. No.
Huh.
No. Actually, the guy that I was talking to on the phone, I know he never felt it, but he always says, "Oh, see that? Did you see that?" I didn't hear that, and I didn't see that.
That's funny. They also say that there's a ghost in the bell tower.
The same gentleman that built the Liberty Bell built this bell.
Wow.
Mr. Wallace himself donated this. His daughter passed away, so every time the bell rang, he thought about his daughter. Or the people. So that was really nice.
Right.
In honor of his daughter.
Right.
Who had passed away.
Right. And so now, every time the bell rings, an angel gets its wings. That's not true?
Sometimes at night when nobody's in the building, the bell will start to ring.
And your notes say that is named Quasimodo? Is that right?
He's got.
No?
Some people say that they see a hump
Oh!
on his back.
Interesting, Esmeralda.
And then when it was a restaurant too, there were reports of like, dishes being thrown and silverware being rattled. The most sad part of that is that entire bottles of wine
Oh my
thrown on the
goodness.
ground.
And for an alcoholic like you, that's a tragedy.
So, I do not like this. I do not like this angle. It is not flattering. They also say that the cops have been called to the building because like movement in the building, only to get there and there's nobody there. Other people say that the ghosts that reside there are like the old government officials because they would be working there, and they felt like there was a presence that was like rushing to get to an office to get to do his official important work.
The one thing that I read about it is that sometimes they won't see the government officials, but they'll walk into an area and they'll feel like a sudden change in the vibe of the room. Suddenly it's just really boring.
Cindy, how did you feel when you were inside?
Well, let's talk about it. I didn't feel anything inside,
Because
honestly.
he's so friendly, that's why.
Well, no, I didn't feel anything inside. I didn't feel like it was haunted. I give the old Tacoma City Hall on the spooky scale 2. If you can go in, you're lucky.
Francisco.